What's good, Jeff? If you tapped in, you already know who I am. If not, my name is Caleb Jarrell, and we're gonna hop straight into the video. Sometimes, bro, whatever situation you're in, you just gotta embrace it and do what you can do in the moment to get out the situation, you feel me? Sometimes you gotta be put in fire to bring certain fire out of you. Sometimes you gotta be put in certain situations to even recognize potential that you got in yourself. It's some things that you might not understand why you're going through and the reason you're going through it. And then sometimes there's certain things that you're going through it because you put yourself in that situation. Sometimes there's certain things that you're going through because of certain decisions that you made in the past that basically, to sum it up, you're going to reap what you sow. So what you got to focus on is becoming a person and being better and learning from your mistakes while you going through what you're going through, while you going through certain trials, while you going through life, you feel me? Sometimes life just happens. Sometimes life is just life. So it's certain things that you can't avoid. Certain things like losing a loved one, certain things like going through financial situations and different things. The rain gonna come, but you gotta be prepared to get yourself out of the rain, or you gotta be prepared for the rain when it do come. You don't want to just be blindsided to certain things that go on throughout your life. It's certain things that you can prepare for, but I think one of the biggest things that you can learn is learn from other people's mistakes. One of the worst ways to learn is to learn from your own mistakes. And if you're somebody like me personally, I'm very observant. So when I get around people or when I'm around my family members and different things, it's like I pick up on certain things and mindsets that they have. It's like I can recognize, okay, they did this, so let me do this. Let me go the other way. Problem is, bro, with a lot of y'all see people doing one thing and then go start trying to do what they do. You feel me? If it's not positive, if it's not getting you to a goal or a mindset that you want to be in life, if it's something that's detrimental and not going to get you where you want to be, you got to go the opposite way. You can't continue to make the same mistakes or make the same decision and then expect a different outcome. You got to continue to figure out what's the best decision for you to make right now. You can't focus on the result. You can't focus on what the outcome going to be like. Yes, that should be your goal. That should be your determination. That should be your drive. That should be your focus. This is where I'm looking. My focus is on this. My focus is on this goal. My focus is on moving out my parents' house. My focus is on becoming the best version of myself. When I wake up every day, my goal is to wake up, self-improve. Do it again. Wake up, self-improve. Every day, wake up, self-improve. How can I self-improve throughout this day to get to that goal for the next year, for the next 6 months, for the next 3 years, in the next 5 years? You feel me? So yes, you should have your focus on that long-term goal, or however long the goal is, but what you need to focus on is now. What you gotta focus on is today. What do I need to do today? Okay, I need to wake up, go to the gym. Why do I need to go to the gym? I need to go to the gym so I can be in shape, so I can work my 8 hours, so I can work my 12 hours, so I can be healthy, so I can run around and play with my kids and different things like that, so I can go out here and help my son train, so I can have a healthy body for myself, so I won't be walking around out of shape, so I won't be walking around breathing hard while I'm going upstairs for no reason. You feel me? Or so you just want to look good. Like, some of y'all don't even want to look good in life. Some of y'all don't care about y'all physique at all. Some of y'all don't care about y'all image at all. But first impression is everything. How you run a business and you out of shape? How you run a business and you don't dress to impress other people? Not even impress other people, but just to impress yourself. Everything that you do, it should be for yourself. You got to make yourself your first priority. How you want to lead other people and be a certain type of person for other people, but you don't even do it for yourself. You don't even work on your own mindset. You don't even work on your physique. You don't work on working out. You don't work on managing your money. So how you gonna do certain things for other people and you don't do it for yourself? What does that show? That shows a lack in self-love. That shows a lack in that you care about yourself. That shows a lack in caring about yourself. So you gotta put you first. You gotta make yourself the priority. It should be you, God, and then the people around you. But the problem is a lot of people, what we do is we put the people before us, then we'll put ourselves last, or we'll put God last, and then everything in the middle between the people and this right here, everything else that don't matter. You're not putting your goals right here. You're putting things that's detrimental, things that's not getting you to where you need to be. Tasks that's not going to get you to where you need to be. Tasks that's not going to get you to that goal right there. You feel me? So it should be God. Then as the man, it should be you. Then after the man and you being taking care of your priorities, then it should be the people that come after you. Because in order for the people that come after you to glean from you and God and the things that God put in you, you got to work on this right here. You got to work on yourself. You got to put yourself first. You got to make yourself a priority. You got to care about yourself. So what does that consist of? Like I said, wake up. When I wake up, I'm going to the gym. First thing that I'm doing is working. Actually, when I wake up, I'm actually spending time with God. How am I spending time with God? I'm reading I'm praying. You feel me? I'm seeking God because I'm seeking God to understand where I need to go in my path. I'm seeking God to understand the next step to my next level. To understand where I need to go and what I need to do to get to my next level. You feel me? So after I'm done seeking God and spending time with God, then I go work on myself. I'm working on my physical. I'm working on my intellect. I'm working on my emotions. I'm working on my recreation. I'm working on my spiritual and my finances. That's what health is. Health is overall. Look up the definition of health and see what it say. Health is overall, every aspect in your life. So you have to be intentional with working on those areas. If you're not intentional with working on those areas, how do you expect to grow in that area? Yeah, I know I say it all the time. Anything that you want to grow, you gotta feed it. So if you're not feeding it, it's not gonna grow. It's not gonna be an increase. It's not gonna be a better outcome. But even though you focused on the outcome, your focus should be on what am I doing today? What am I doing right now? What do I need to change today? What do I need to change right now? And it's your mindset that you gotta change. First, you gotta change your mindset. Then when you change the mindset, you gotta change everything else that you can control. You gotta continue to focus on the things that you can control. You can't control your girl. You can't control what your girl do. You can't control what your boss do. You can't control certain things in your life. But you can control how much money you make in your business. You can control what you allow yourself to react to and how you react to it. You can control your effort. You can control your attitude. So focus on those things. Focus on those little things. If it's something you know you need to do and you tell yourself you don't feel like doing it, you gotta instantly get up and nip it in the bud and do it. Because that's gonna build the discipline in you. And then after you build the discipline, you gotta be consistent with your discipline. You feel me? So what you're going through right now, bro, you gotta embrace it. You can't just be complaining about it all the time. Life get hard. I'm not taking that from nobody. Some of y'all situations might be harder than mine. Then mine can be harder than yours. But at the end of the day, if you got people around you that continue to push you and encourage you, people that inspire you and you want to do better, bro, you got to continue to focus on getting out of that tunnel. You got to continue to focus on working your way back up. It might knock you down, but you can't stay down there. Life gonna hit you. It's a part of life, bro. You go through struggles. That's what I'm learning as a man, bro. I'm 21 years old, but it's certain things that I went through that I had to learn from. But I promise you, it's a lot of things that I learned that came from learning from other people's mistakes. So I peeped what they did and was like, okay, I'm not doing that. Or I peeped what they did and I was like, okay, it worked for them, so let me try this. And you can't be scared to ask questions or get around people that you know can help you out, you feel me? But when you go to these people, you can't just want to be a taker. You have to be able to give something to them too. But it's some people that will be genuine to be where it's like, okay, they don't expect nothing from you. And a lot of times when it's people that's actually really successful, which is subjective, a lot of times those people don't even mind helping you out in no type of way because it don't cost them nothing for real. If it costs them anything, it might be time. So be ready to pay for somebody's time, if anything. For example, bro, when I moved out my parents' house, I was cutting my neighbor hair. My neighbor is my sister's boyfriend's stepdad. And I mean, we was cool. We all cool and different things like that, but I don't really have like relationship with them, or at the time I really didn't. So it's like we would speak and different things like that. You know how neighbors are, but he ended up becoming one of my clients, you feel me? And as I'm telling him my story and different things that I went through and just my mindset, and we're talking and he see how I carry myself in different things, once he found out that I was moving out my parents' house, he just respected. And he respected it and he was proud of my mindset. He was proud of the things that I was doing. So I'm not saying I even deserved anything, but I'm saying people, like I say all the time, people respect results. So he saw results. He saw me working on myself. He saw me working on my business and different things like that and really applying myself to be in a better situation. So he ended up offering to give me a couch when I moved up. A couch that he didn't have to use, a couch that he wasn't using. It was just sitting in his storage. And it was in good shape. It was a good couch. It's the couch I got in my living room right now. So I will say I'm blessed that I got favor from God from dealing with certain people and different things like that. But at the same time, it's like God controlled the outcome, but I control the work that I put in today. So let me appreciate God for what he do, but let me also show God that what I do, I don't take it for granted. I don't take where he put me in, the places that he take me for granted, you feel me? So I continue to apply myself and work on myself every day. But what comes with that is going to be certain struggles. What comes with that is going to be certain trials. What comes with that is haters. What comes with that is people that will get jealous or be envy. And a lot of times that's why you got to kind of stay to yourself. You can't be in everybody's face. You can't do what everybody do, because sometimes it's just people that hate you or don't like you and don't even know why they don't like you. And a lot of times it's because when you get around people that don't work on themselves, they tend to start to feel insecure. They tend to start to feel like you think you're better than them. But all it does is reveal that you're the one that's actually putting in the work and they're in the same position because they're not doing anything. It shows them and put the mirror in their face that, oh, it's a lot that I could be doing better, but I'm not. So instead of actually them changing their mindset and being like, oh, he inspires me to be better. He inspires me to want to do better and be a better person, to have better character and different things. They take it and they don't apply themselves. But what do? They hate on you. They talk about you. They laugh at you. Different things like that. You feel me? At the end of the day, bro, we all go through stuff. We all go through certain trials and certain situations. So therefore, when it comes to people going through certain things or life knocking other people, bro, I don't laugh at people for going through what they go through. If anything, I'm one of the people that I'd be like, bro, keep your head up, bro. I'd dap you up, you feel me? Don't even worry about what they talking about, you feel me? Just keep doing what you doing, bro. You can do better. I give you advice and different things like that. But everybody, bro, everybody not like that. Everybody don't be having that genuine spirit or that side to them. So you can't be too close with people that don't got that energy to want to see you do better. You can't be around people that just do goofy stuff all the time, you feel me? It's a time to have fun. It's a time to be locked in and be serious. And at the end of the day, bro, you gotta want better for yourself. But know that just because you go through what you go through don't mean that it's gonna always be like that. What you gotta protect is your mindset. What you gotta protect is your joy. What you gotta protect is your peace. What you gotta protect is your hope. Because if you got that, you can continue to grow and be better as a person. You can continue to get out of the situations. And what do going through those situations do for you? It builds you. It makes you recognize your potential. It makes you recognize how much better, how much more you have in your tank. Y'all ever been lifted and feel like you couldn't go no more? But then all of a sudden it's like this one song come on. For me, a lot of times, bro, when I was working out, I'd throw on some G Herbo. And G Herbo will get me in my mood, you feel me? And it's like, bro, you ever go work out late at night, you the only person in the gym where there's a couple other people in there. And the song come on, and you bob your head, you feel me? You just locked in. That's how you gotta be in them trials, bro. That's how you gotta be in life. Because you continue to grow. You continue to go through certain things. You continue to go through trials and tribulations that test you. You continue to go through things that test your character and who you are as a person. But what you gotta do is take the eyes off you sometimes. Sometimes you gotta take the eyes off you and help somebody else. And then over the course of time, your situation get better because of what you did daily. Over the course of time, your situation changed because of what you was working on. Over the course of time, your situations continue to increase as far as being more positive because of the work that you was putting in daily, because of you being intentional and working on what you wanted to work on. So I say all that to say, bro, just keep going. It might be tough, it might get hard, but you can't quit. Because if you quit, that's the only way you fail.